congratulations on the win for today
Thank you.
and as part of Worlds too. So how are you feeling after this?
I mean, of course, I think if anyone doesn't say that he's happy that he's going to China, he's going to Worlds, I think someone will be lying. But on the other side, a big part of me is not happy from the performance. Both, I think some games individually I didn't really perform, and that's why I feel like disgusted in that sense. But yeah, I also need to be grateful that we have another opportunity to still make it to finals, and we are actually going to China. But yeah, both, I think both emotions right now.
Yeah, it was very much back and forth. Like, were you surprised at going to game five?
I mean, game four, when I got caught and they got third Drake, and then Mirwin, my top laner, also got caught and they got Sol, I was like, this game is gonna look hard. Uh, they win the front to back, so I was pretty conscious that if we do some mistakes, the game will get actually pretty. I wouldn't say unplayable because you still can actually make it work, but their combo was actually easier to play. So after we did some mistakes, I was saying, okay, it's time to play another game five. We have the confidence because we haven't lost a game five ever. So why not, having more practice and actually enjoy it?
Yeah, has it been tough with the fearless draft this year?
I mean, Fearless Draft, I feel like it's a pretty cool mechanic. Like, I think it makes the game be so much enjoyable for the spectator and also for the players. But I feel like, for example, now in Game 5, it's actually so complicated to draft. There is some roles that some champions are actually missing. And let's say that some of the champions are actually flex, and you pick it on another side. Then it's not really that there is 8 supports less. There is more because, for example, Poppy can be played in jungle, so then it's not in support. So I think, yeah, it gets really tricky. So it also benefits the player that has the biggest champion pool.
Yeah. And what did you prepare coming into game five? And were you also nervous, like if you could take the victory home or not?
I mean, I remember game five. We went a bit outside. We took some fresh air, and then I came and I saw Merced just figuring out what we wanted to do the draft. And I feel like, for example, he was not happy in the end because he had like a bit like some doubts. But as soon as he came to the States, he said, "I will figure it out." They actually, I think, they did a mistake picking and banning. So we were like really confident after with the draft that we ended up having. But I mean, before, of course, you always have like the feeling of, oh, if I lose, then it's gonna be actually hard because I need to win more. But at the same time, I feel like we train this endurance during the year, and it becomes way easier for us to be able to perform still, even if it's a later hour or if we have played already a lot of series. So, yeah, I was just taking it as a challenge.
Yeah, and what did you think Fnatic did wrong in the draft?
I think they shouldn't ban. I mean, this is my perception, okay? Because I am not 100% sure, but I think they shouldn't ban Rumble and they should actually trade Rumble and Besa. Because, I mean, I don't want to give too much info, but there was little champions left on a specific area, like ADs and APs. So it will actually cut off some of the other picks. But I think it's also too complicated for them because they don't know our information, like how we actually prepare the draft. And also, I feel like maybe we actually could have maybe done something better because we don't know fully their info. Maybe uh, it's pretty common that in some teams, one champion is actually, you don't feel comfortable to pick it, even if the enemy is actually thinking, oh, they're going to pick this for sure. Maybe the player is not that confident. So, yeah, I think that's why the fearless draft is tricky because it pushes you even more to actually think deeper into that.
And you said you didn't feel that happy about your own performance today. Like, what do you think happened? Did you get too
I
nervous
mean,
or?
first game I was happy because I think I played pretty well. Then second game I got caught. Like I mean, during the series I got caught a lot because even if I knew that Fnatic was gonna play like this, I still got like surprised in some cases. But I think overall game two was fine. Then game three I did one bad play, but overall was fine. But then game four I feel like I kinda entered it. Like yeah, coming to the third Drake, if I don't do this mistake, I feel like the game becomes much easier because we are 5,000 gold ahead, and then we can have a win condition to play for Drakes as well. But since I get behind, then we need to fix the mistake, then we do another mistake, and it becomes a snowball. And game five, I don't know. It's just back and forth because I feel like I'm doing pretty well controlling the map and controlling the areas, but I also get caught before the Drake spawns, so we lose another timer on the Drake. And in the end, since we are also controlling the game, it's fine because even if you do mistakes, you still have windows. But since I'm also pushing myself even further, I don't wanna do these mistakes because I know that if enemy plays well, yeah, they are gonna get really punished.
Yeah, and what do you think makes Fnatic a strong team?
I feel like Fnatic, what they do well is that probably they acknowledge how they are as a group, as a team, as their identity, and their strength and also their weakness at the same time is that they open many times in one or two lanes only. They don't try to control the game that much through the side or playing with the tempo. They are just most likely trying to punish the mistakes of the enemy team, and it was something that we can prepare, but still it catches you out of guard because, for example, we even did a meme, Javi and me, that we are not gonna like El Joya, that we are not gonna walk up to these two buses because they're gonna be there. And yeah, it was actually two or three people all the time on the buses waiting for us, so we can just relax, open on the silent, get some vision, our silence push. So then, when the enemy actually needs to cast the wave on the silent, my silencer can move to mid, and then we get the control together. So it's some basic League of Legends, but at the same time also your brain is automatized to the bad habits, and then you try to get something that you actually don't need to faster than you should.
Mm. So yeah, Fnatic was like a pretty tough matchup. Like you said, it went very much back and forth. But now you're gonna face G2 soon. Like, do you feel more scared with the matchup against G2 than you were with Fnatic?
I mean, talking about the Fnatic series still, I was not that scared, and I'm pretty confident that if I have to face them again, I will take the win home. Of course, I think also the addition of Fearless Draft, it makes it not be a clean 3-0. Usually, there is going to be either four or five maps. I think that's my perception, because many times the picks and the side matters a lot. And then G2, I think they are the strongest team in the league, and it's the biggest opponent that we have. And I'm pretty actually hyped to play into them because I think they are the strongest team to face. But I still have the confidence that we will take the win home as well. But yeah, I think they have been playing better. They took a lot of like they acknowledge how they actually need to function, and I can see the improvement as well from MSI and EWC. And right now, yeah, coming to this split, they have been a really strong team that you need to put attention. So I'm hyped. What can I say? And then after facing them, either if we win or if we lose, we have Madrid as well. We can face them again. So yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah. And you also got the spot at Worlds. And do you feel also excited? And do you think you could go far in Worlds too?
hmm So I'm really hyped because I'm the kind of guy that never actually travel around the world. This MSI was the first time I left Europe because before, for example, I only traveled to France and Germany. I'm from Spain. And this MSI, I went to Canada, EWC, I went to Riyadh. So it was a pretty enjoyable experience. And I feel like now I'm also happy to be able to go to China, like also getting to know their culture. And yeah, I think it's a really enjoyable experience. And getting far in worlds, I think it's something that we always discuss as a region and everything. I am pretty confident that if we keep doing the things right and we still keep ramping up, both the people that qualify from our league, but what I can say that actually, how to say it, relies on me, we will do the biggest effort and the biggest, yeah, our biggest effort to actually become the best team possible, and we are on the best save forwards. So I think if we are able to do that and our emotions and our ego and everything doesn't raise, I think we're gonna be a strong contender, even if we are outside of Europe.
Yeah, and we are very excited for seeing how far you will go too.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, thank you for doing the interview with me today. Uh,
Thank you so much.